Alright guys, welcome to this week's manga vlog. My wife and I decided to hit up Toshi's cafe in our city and get some food for a picnic later today. And as you can see, they have a lot of manga here at the cafe. Got some Yatsuba, which I have the first 3 or 4 volumes of. I love the series, man. And they also have Case Closed right here. This is the first time I've seen volumes 3 and 4 and 5 out in the wild, so I may just have to come over here, get some coffee one day and just read them. They have a lot of these Japanese snacks, different kinds of bread and buns, and then I saw some different keychains, little characters, stickers. This place is so cool. Love coming in here and checking out their different items that they have and food and drinks. Oh yeah, here's the refrigerated section. I think we're gonna nab these for the picnic later today. Got some onigiri. My wife got some food as well. Bringing my bag with me this time. I think we're gonna need it. Today was a gorgeous day. It had rained earlier and cleared up, nice and warm. Back to our normal Barnes & Noble's grind. Had to check out One Piece. Of course, every time. Gotta do it. Volume 108 had just come out, it looks like. I absolutely loved Egghead arc, and Elbaf is turning out to be a pretty sweet arc as well. I always love how One Piece just jam-packs all their pages with just so much art. So many panels. There's hardly any series that's like that. At least not many of them. First thing that caught my eye to grab was this one, Dahlia Wilts No More, Volume 7. We really have been enjoying this chill shoujo series quite a bit. My wife even started the anime recently. Mob Psycho, Monster, and man, every single time I see these Mobile Suit Gundam hardcovers, they just always catch my eye. I think I have the first 4, maybe 5. I'll have to definitely continue getting those. Mao by the same mangaka as Inuyasha. It's a good series. And here was one I got recommended by a subscriber. Cool guy was telling me this is a good romance comedy, so I'm gonna check it out. Give it a shot today. So there's some Dye Dark. Man, Don really has been killing their cover arts. Look at this. I mean, I love the yellow and the blue. Looks so good. Might start having to read this on the Shonen Jump app as well. But I'll put this one up today. There's some Demon Slayer. I wonder what Dinosaur Sanctuary is about. It's got to be about dinosaurs, at least. And check out this series. This is a newer one from Shonen Jump called Dogs Red, a hockey sports manga. And it looks like they have the first 2 volumes out in English. The art looks pretty good. Might be one I have to get into. There's some more Dragon Ball. There's Drifters, Drifting Dragons, one of my favorites. And here's a series that I've been reading. And I have this 4th volume. I'm looking for the next ones to either come out or be available. There's some 7 Deadly Sins, Seraph of the End and its side series up there. There's some Record of Ragnarok, Red River that I've been reading. And here is one I'm gonna have to pick up. check out the second volume of this series, Record of Lotus War. I don't really know why the later volumes are in plastic. I guess there's some gore or something like that, but the first volume I've noticed a couple times doesn't have the same plastic wrap. So all right, manga haul completed. Now it's time to go to our next stop. Down the road from where the store is, there's a nice park, and I think we're gonna set up shop, have some lunch, relax, and read some. Right, so today we're starting Blood Blockade Battlefront, You and Me Forever, and finishing off a Gentle Noble's Vacation recommendation. Gotta say, these onigiri were super good. Had a chicken onigiri and then a pork one, and they just hit the spot so well. And for dessert, had some of these. These were super good. They weren't too sweet, but just sweet enough, and definitely hit the spot. So finished A Gentle Noble's Vacation, read a chapter of Blood Blockade Battlefront, and then we took a nap and then decided to head back to the house. All right, guys, we are back from our Barnes & Noble's run. Let me go ahead and show you what we got. So, Magic Artisan Dahlia, Wilts No More, Volume 7. I don't think I have to say much about this series. I think if y'all watch the channel, y'all know exactly what I think about it. But my wife and I, yes, are continuing the anime, and she's been really enjoying it. Just nice and cozy, I think. So I'm excited to see where things pick up, left off from the sixth volume. All right, so next is a recommendation from a subscriber. I think, as I mentioned before, Medaka Kuro Iwa is Impervious to My Charms Volume 1. So this seems like a cool rom-com series. And the art looks pretty good in it too. So I am excited to start this recommendation and hopefully continue it as well. Yeah, I'm really enjoying some rom-coms recently. I think you guys know I've been reading Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, and we still have to get through the Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. So I'm still waiting on my wife to finish that one. But yeah, and then once I do that, I will get into this series as well and let you guys know how it is. Now, lastly, this is a series I got, Record of Lotus War, The Crown of the Covenant, Volume 1. I've seen this series in Barnes & Noble's for really the past couple of years, and for some reason, the Volume 2 and 3 are wrapped, so I don't know if there's suggestive content in there, or maybe it's really gory. But this one, Volume 1, does not, so I don't really know what that's about. But, yeah, it's definitely an interesting fantasy series. It's somewhat loosely based off of the anime by the same name, the Record of Lotus War anime from like the 90s or 80s. It was kind of like a classic. I think it was one of the first like really big fantasy animes that came out back then, and so if you're a little bit older, you'll probably recognize it. So I'm excited to see kind of what kind of similarities are in this series compared to the anime. I've already kind of flipped through it a little bit, and I do see some like country names and maybe even some characters that sound very, very similar to the anime. So it's definitely around the same kingdoms, but now I'm curious whether it's in the past or in the future from where the events of the anime left off. Anyways, so yeah, I am excited to get through all three of these, all three of them different genres as well. So I always like whenever I kind of diversify like that. So yeah, I'll let you guys know on future shorts what I think about them. And if you like content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you guys.